Guys, hi guys. Um, so I know I've been gone for a while, and I know you guys have seen that I did a couple rap tracks and diss tracks on my YouTube channel. Like I said, I was gonna change up my channel ways, and I want to do different videos. So one of those different videos, I know I said I wouldn't talk about Naruto, Dragon Ball, and all that. And I meant it. I'm not going to be talking about any of that because I'm going to be talking about things that, I enjoy watching and I enjoy seeing. Um, Now, if you want to know what I'm talking about, the first thing we're going to talk about is a movie that came out, I think, last year. I don't know when last year, but we're going to talk about The Marvels. The Marvels is a movie that it's like a Captain Marvel too, and it's like a movie for it's like a little spin-off for both what is it, WandaVision and Miss Marvel, and it has Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, obviously, and I forgot the other people's names. Sorry, but I've been seeing people saying that it's not a good movie, and that really honestly really hurts. And I bet it hurts Brie Larson as well because I find The Marvels actually a really decent movie. I think it's really good, and I'm not like a meat writer or anything on the Marvels. I really found it really cool, and I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was interesting. I didn't see it as like a ridiculous movie. It had a lot of stuff, cameos and stuff like that. Some fight scenes. I know the fight scenes weren't as good, but it's fine. Not all movies are gonna be perfect. But if I had to give the Marvels a rating, I'd probably say 9.9 out of 10. Like, it should be 10 out of 10, but like 9.9 out of 10. Because it's the one movie that you need. I know I pulled like an old joke, but The next show slash movie we're going to be talking about is Teen Titans Go. I see that people did not like when they changed Teen Titans into Teen Titans Go. I find Teen Titans Go better, in my opinion. And I found out that they recently just have officially become the longest running DC animated show. I think that's how they say it. And I think that's really cool that they are the longest running DC animated show because that show started in 2013. That was over like a decade ago, guys. Like, that was when GTA 5 came out, and look how long we've been waiting for GTA 6. That's how long Teen Titans Go has been going on for. So I just want to say right now, I know they're probably not going to see this, but like to the actors and actresses of Teen Titans Go, obviously Tara Strong, Greg Clips, I think his name is, Scott, or whatever their names are. Thank you, because you have made my childhood laugh. You have made my childhood amazing. I I found it probably to be like one of the greatest Teen Titans show. I recently started watching Titans, live action Titans. I haven't finished it. I'm still on season 1. But I haven't seen the whole show yet, but it's seeming like an interesting show. But yeah. Anyways, um, I'm trying to think of like another movie to talk about. A movie I haven't gone seen yet, but one I want to see because of Ariana Grande, who I am a fan of Ariana Grande, so don't come at me. But I'm a fan of Ariana Grande. But you already know the movie I'm about to say, and that's Wicked. Wicked is a movie I haven't seen yet, but it looks really good, and they are promoting the heck out of it with like merch and commercials and like phone commercials. Like I I'm glad, you know, Ari got this role. You know, she's awesome. If I ever meet Ari one day, my heart would probably explode with like fangirl moment. But another movie with another actress that I really think is really cool is the Minecraft movie with Emma Myers. I think I've really grown to like Emma Myers as an actress. She's really funny and she's a really good actress. If I ever met Emma Myers, I'd probably have another fangirl moment as well. I watched one of the movies she was in like 10 times, and that's like Family Switch with Ed Helms and I think it was Jennifer Gardner or whatever her name is. I don't know, but all I know is it was a good movie. I watched it like 10 times, even like 20 times. It was like multiple times. And I may even watch it again at some point later in the future, maybe even right now after this video. But like it's a really good movie. Emma Myers is I don't know what else to say about Emma Myers. She apparently played Enid in Wednesday and is going to be coming back for season 2. I personally did not like Wednesday because people made it too popular. I want to say like people made it too popular, but maybe like since they're doing a season 2, and it's Emma Myers, and you know she's kind of like one of my favorite actors now. Maybe I'll check it out. But like, you know, it's I hate when people like hate certain shows and movies, but I kind of do that same thing too. So I mean, I can't really talk about people hating certain shows and movies because sometimes I do that too. I did that with Wednesday. I did that with what else did I do it with? I did it with some other shows. Anyways, let's move on to the next show / movie, and that is what show and movie / movie should I talk about? Give me a second to think here, guys. I know you guys aren't watching the video for me to think, but you know I'm trying to. I guess one show I want to talk about. I don't think I've talked about this on my channel. I could be wrong, but that's The Flash, the show. The Flash has a special place in my heart. A special place in my heart. And no matter the opinions I see online or comments people make that are offensive or rude, The Flash, the Flash is my childhood, okay? And I'm sorry for me, like, about to tear up, because I know it's just a show, but, like, I shouldn't be, like, tearing up almost. But, like, it's been there for me for a while, and it's been over for, I think, a couple years now. When the show first started, I watched it with my uncle, who is sadly not here anymore. And after he passed, I continued to watch it because I never stopped watching it. And I wouldn't miss a single episode. And there was one point in my life where just to watch The Flash, I would wait for it to come out on the CW thing on the CW app. And The Flash was a show that I would always wait for on the CW app so I could watch the season or show and I did that with the last season for the CW app. I watched the show, and the show will always have a special place in my heart as one of my favorite shows. And I know another show didn't have that many seasons, but still somehow found another special place into my heart. I don't know how my heart's able to fit this many shows in it, but like Stargirl. Now, I don't want to meet ride Stargirl, but I just want to say that show was so like good in my opinion that it felt like I was a part of it, just like The Flash. I felt like I was a part of Stargirl, and whenever they felt like defeated or something, I felt like I was defeated, or when they won, I felt like I won, or like the villains, bro. Like, what was the villains' names? The Shade, Eclipso, Icicle, Brainwave. All the villains throughout Stargirl was incredible. They brought in some villains I didn't think they would use. I think my favorite character was probably I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but my favorite character was probably either Beth Chapel, aka what was her name, Dr. Midnighter or whatever, or Cindy Berman. I think her name was Shiv in the show. So one of those two were my favorite characters. But yeah. Anyways, next show we're gonna talk about that I want to talk about. I think that when it comes to shows that have been on TV for a very long time, there is one that will always have a name, in my opinion, and is still going today with spin-offs, even though it's not the actual show, and that's the Walking Dead. That show started, I think, in 2010. I don't know when it started. I'm pretty sure it was 2010. And, that show went on forever. And I think it sucks that it ended. And I've been watching Daryl Dixon, and I have yet to finish season 2. But I have to say, The Ones Who Live spinoff with Rick and Michonne, pure, just pure amazement. It was great. Okay, the build up, for that, how they. I know it's been out for a while, so I can't really say anything that probably wouldn't be a spoiler. So I don't know who's seen it yet or not. But if you don't want to hear spoilers about certain shows, click off of the video. But the way they took The Ones Who Live, and near the end of the show, they started doing flashbacks to different seasons and characters of people from the main show, which is incredible. The flashbacks were amazing. I almost teared up at the very end of the show because they finally did something that people have been asking for a long time, since season 9, I want to say, and that's they finally reunited Rick Grimes. Click off the video, here comes a spoiler, with Judith, his daughter. And to see that after Judith really took the screen, and Judith took the screen, I'm basically trying to say that Judith was a really good character in The Walking Dead, and I loved her character arc. And she was one of my favorite characters from The Walking Dead near the end, when they started wanting to end The Walking Dead. And so to see her come back at the end of Rick Grimes and Michonne, The Ones Who Live, was amazing. Okay, it was amazing. And to see different people like Judith and Judas, I think Jodis, or whatever her name is, Gabriel, Father Gabriel, different characters from the old show, the actual show, make cameos was just incredible. So now people are just waiting for Daryl Dixon and Rick reunite. But yeah, The Walking Dead has been incredible. The spinoffs have been amazing. What should we talk about next here? I'm trying to think what we should talk about next. Captain America, the Brave New World. I just saw a picture of it on my phone. I think we should talk about that for a second. There are a lot of people's opinions. I have opinions about Red Hulk. They're finally pulling in Red Hulk into the MCU. I'm glad they're doing that. And I don't know if you saw a community post. I'll talk about something in a second, but I hope they don't ruin Red Hulk, because Red Hulk looks really dope, and they're finally bringing back a Killer Hulk. Killer Hulk. Don't let me do the references here. But anyways, Red Hulk looks really dope, and I hope they don't ruin his arc, because he looks phenomenal. And I can't wait to see how they do Red Hulk in the new Captain America movie. That's probably going to be the big sell of the movie, is Red Hulk. But anyways, let's not talk much about that. Let's talk about something I put on my community post that I think would be really cool. So we all know that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be playing Doctor Doom, and I made a theory about what could happen at the end of Doomsday, because I think, I could be wrong, but I think Doomsday is first and then Secret Wars. So my opinion is that Doctor Doom, played by RGJ, would eventually, after fighting the Avengers, he'd be like way too powerful to beat. You know what I mean? Doctor Doom would be like way too strong to beat, so like the Avengers can't defeat him. And so he would eventually awaken a warrior that's like way more powerful than Thanos, Ultron, and Surtur himself. Maybe even Galactus. I don't know if they'll make this dude canon can be canon that strong. And that being would be Korvac, Michael Korvac, one of my favorite looking villains. He's sick. Okay, he's dope. He was in the freaking Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers, and I think that he